Hello everybody, how are you? I hope that you're doing good. And before I'm gonna start the reading and the video, I just would like to make a quick shout out to all the subscribers of the channel, and more specifically the new subscribers that had decided to join the family. Welcome guys to my channel. I will be doing a lot of pick a card videos, and also I always welcome suggestions that are shared in the comment section in any video that I will be sharing. And also I would like to add something else, which is when it comes to private readings, many people have reached out, and I would like to thank you also for the your reaching out to me and booking private readings with me. I appreciate that, so thank you again. And for everybody that is supporting or encouraging the channel in any kind of way, by subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing by any means, or maybe like there are some people that have reached out by emails and they sent me some very lovely messages. I thank all of you, and I appreciate your love, support, and encouragement. So without any further ado, I'm just going to start with the reading, and today is a very lovely reading that I have personally liked to watch. Like I don't think that there are like many videos left on YouTube that I haven't watched. Because this subject is really cute to me, and I always like watching like proposal pick a card videos. And so yeah, this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna look at how your proposal is going to be like. So for your future spouse, when he's going to be proposing to you, how is the proposal going to be, and any kind of details that the cards are going to give us. So we're gonna look at them when we're going to have our spreads. All right, so for today's reading, as you can see, we have three options, and the first option in here, which is the shining moon, the second option, which is the universe in a jar, and then the third option, which is the sparkling wall. So please choose your option, and you can click directly on the timestamps down below so that you can go directly to your reading. All right, so let's start right away with our dear people that have chosen option number one, which is the sparkling moon. Yeah, so let's start right away. We'll just keep those two in here for a moment, and then okay, so for people that have chosen the shining moon, welcome guys to your reading. We're just gonna keep your postcard in here, and then we're gonna start right away by shuffling your cards so that we can get some messages on your proposal day. How is your proposal going to be like? How is your future spouse going to propose to you? Any kind of messages that our people that have chosen option number one would like to know. So anything that the angels and the cards are going to be allowing us to know. I really need to stop shuffling this way, because I'm gonna be destroying all my decks. Yeah. So option number one, please, let's get some tarot cards when it comes to their proposal and how their future spouse is going to be proposing to them. All right, so let's start right away. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and then the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So what I see right away is that you might be like going to some kind of a road trip when your future spouse is going to be deciding to pop the question, or you might be going out. I can see in here with this vehicle that it has like some dinner tables, so maybe you're going to be your future spouse is going to be inviting you for a nice dinner, And yeah, it's definitely not something that you're going to be expecting, because with this King of Wands, it's going to be they're going to be proposing to you in a creative way. And yeah, they're not they are very determined and willing, so that day actually is going to be very special. And with the 4 also, I see that like their proposal is going to be a very yeah, I see that maybe they are I don't imagine them maybe to take out like a note and then to read it to you, but definitely they might had like written the thing that they are going to say to you, and they might like memorize it and repeat it and rehearse it, and it's actually very romantic and charming. So and with this 2 of Pentacles, it's actually giving me the same indication that I have said in the beginning, which is that it's going to be a surprise to you, because the 2 of Pentacles, it's a give and take when it comes to finances. But with this card reverse, it means that they are the one that are going to give you the ring, and they are the one that are going to take the initiative. So it's not going to go both ways, but the proposal is going to come from their way. So maybe you will be vaguely discussing the question like of marriage, but definitely the proposal itself is going to come to you as a surprise. And also with this postcard that you have chosen, which is the shining moon, I see that it almost looks like some eyes that are like surprised, and with them also saying some things that are going to, you are going to feel inside like some kind of a feeling of like fireworks in your heart. So it's going to be a very, very pleasant surprise. I can tell you that. So let's get some additional oracle cards so that we can get some information play. So definitely lots of creativeness in the way that they're going to be proposing to you. And the dinner itself, because you can see in here that there is a glass of champagne. So and also that there is a dancer in the glass of champagne. So maybe that the dinner that you're going to be invited to is going to have also some kind of a show, or maybe entertainment involved. And yeah, Fortuna, and with the 11 number, it's going to be, yeah, I'm just gonna show you the cards so it's going to be very clear to you. You can see in here that there is this woman. She's in here waiting for some, like enjoying herself, and unexpectedly there is a bird that is giving her something. So this signifies the proposal. But also with Fortuna, I think that the ring is going to be something else. All right, so it's going to be something, wow. So definitely very expensive, something that is out of the box also, I see with that. But yeah, it's not always the case, but in their mind they would like to show their love and devotion by maybe how unique and expensive the ring is going to be, even if you don't want that and you don't need that, but for them it is very important. So it's something that they would like to show to you. Impulse. So yeah, I think that they will be going to be they are going to be a little bit what's the word, they're going to be doing things like at a very short time, and it's like they're going to be making that decision on an impulse, and with the shoot they are like going to shoot at it, and they are not going to be expecting anything out of the situation. They're just going to be expressing themselves and then praying to the gods so that you can say so that you will say yes. So definitely they're going to be having lots of passion, and they're going to be feeling that this passion is not going to be like entirely fulfilled unless you are with this number one. You are united in some kind of a union, some kind of a marriage. All right. So definitely they're going to be doing things fast. I don't know why. Maybe one of you is going to be called maybe to go on a trip, or maybe change locations or something, and they're going to be feeling like it's really the time for them to pop the question and to get into a real committed relationship with you. So with those dating cards, let's see if there are also some additional messages that might pop up from here. Please, one card for option number 1. Where were you nervous? When was the last time you were nervous? So yeah, I see that your person is going to be very nervous. Your person is going to be very nervous because it's not something that you will be expecting, but we know already that you're going to say yes, because this is like a reading for your future spouse. And then the second question is, what's your favorite what's the word, like what's your favorite celebration day? So this day, actually, it might be it's like a day of celebration. So maybe after you're gonna like answer, like you give your positive answer, you're going to like celebrate with family and friends, and you're gonna go maybe out and about in the city, and then enjoy yourselves. Like the your answer of the question is not going to be the end of the day, but you're gonna continue having fun, and you're gonna maybe go and enjoy yourselves, maybe by dancing or by like sharing some enjoyable moment with your loved ones, and celebrate this very special day. Creativity. Yeah, they are sure going to be very creative in the way that they're going to propose to you, and you will not see that coming. So I see that it's going to be extremely special as a day in general, but also in the way that they're going to pop the question. It's actually a surprise. So I'm just going to tell you that it's a surprise. It's going to be a very special day that you're going to be like remembering for the rest of your life. It's going to be extremely beautiful, and yeah, I can only see positivity in here. But when it comes to the way that they're going to be proposing to you exactly, it's going to be such a ways to give you more information, like because like the enjoyment is going to be the surprise itself. So what I can see and what I can tell you is that it's going to be first creative, something that you will not be expecting at all, and something that they are going to be called to do in a very short period of time. Also, when it comes to the ring, it's going to be something else. It's going to be very, very expensive, and also something that you're going to be cherishing. And also when it comes to the shape of it, it's going to be a little bit unique. Okay, so now let's look at some timelines and see maybe some additional information on the timeline, like when it is actually going to be, or anything that we can get out of the cards. Okay. Which is the number of success, and it's actually saying enjoy the time. So definitely a time of celebration and a time of enjoyment. And I almost see that this day actually you might be so happy and so like on the moon, that you might actually feel nostalgic about this day more than your actual wedding day. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a very special day. And with this number 6, I see that it might be during the month of June, in 6 days or 6 weeks, if you already know the person and you are already in a committed relationship with that person. But the number 6 can be of significance when it comes to the proposal day, okay? So yeah, this is what I see for you, option number 1. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, share, anything, so that you can support and encourage the channel if you feel called to. Also, for private readings, they are available now, and you can reach out to me so that you can book your own readings, and all the information that you might need is shared in the info box down below. All right, so thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye bye. So for people who have chosen option number 2, or this card of the universe in a jar, welcome guys to your reading. I'm just gonna keep your card in here of your option, and I'm gonna start right away by getting some some initial tarot cards, so that we can know and have some information about your proposal. So how is the future spouse of our lovely people that have chosen option number 2, which is the universe in a jar? How is it going to be? Any information, messages, maybe some details, anything that it's going to be shared with the option number 2. Okay, so let's get some messages, and then right away. Yeah, I see that your future spouse is going to be, if you don't know them yet, they're going to be quite witty, and yeah, you're going to be in a relationship with them, and I see that you might have already spoken within the relationship that you are desiring maybe to take the relationship in the next level, and they're going to be some kind of wait so that you can know like each other a little bit more, and they're going to be expressing to you that they would need more time, and that it's like they're going to try to trick you into something. So this is what I see that they're going to be letting you know that maybe marriage is not for them, maybe they are not ready for marriage, but it's just that they are sneaking up on you so that you can be as like the ultimate surprise. That's what they are. It's like in here, it's like the whole universe in a jar, and the jar is sealed, so they have a lot of things in their mind, and they are not willing to share that with you, because they would like to maybe one time, one day, 1 second, they will open the jar, and then everything is going to come out of it. So definitely a trickster, someone that is going to be willing, and it's going to be extremely important for them, so that this day, the day that they are going to be proposing to you, it's going to be the most special day in your life. So it's going to be very important for them to do something really out of the box, and also that the surprise it's going to be blowing your mind. So some additional messages again. We have got this we have got this in the first option, but it's giving me actually a different message. I'm just gonna get your second card first. Scepter. And also from here. Not yet, not yet. This one needs to be shuffled a little. Take a break. So what I see out of this card, I see that it might actually happen while you are actually going on a trip together. So they might like one day tell you that yeah, they are very tired and they want to change environment, and then yeah, if you are interested, they're going to be very nonchalant, so that they won't give you any kind of hint that they have other intentions with this trip. But I definitely see that you are going to be maybe going somewhere. I see quite exotic with this card, and also with this scepter card. I see that it's going to be quite exotic and quite out of the box when it comes to the location. And if it is not a very like the location itself, maybe the scenery that you're going to be going to, maybe a very special hotel, maybe the hotel has a very special team. So it's definitely something that is going to be that you have never seen before. And with the impulse card, I see that you're going to be a little shook. I don't know why I see shoots here as a bit shook, because you're going to see that this decision, or maybe this suggestion that they're going to give you, it's going to be very sudden. So we're going to be like, why do you all of a sudden want to maybe go on a trip, and I have not prepared for that, and where is this coming from, and why you want to go on a trip now? So yeah, but they're going to be very, very sneaky. They're going to be sneaky, and they just are going to tell you that they are very tired. Maybe they have worked a lot, and it's like they're going to be even making a scene a little bit. Maybe they're going to tell you that they're having problems in their work, and they are very tired, and they just want to go somewhere else, and yeah, this is a good actor. But they are very determined that you're going to be clueless about what they are planning for you. So let's look at right now some additional messages, please, for option number 2. Okay. Same as option number 1 again. So it says actually what is your favorite celebration day. So this day is going to be celebrated. I see that for the rest of your life you're going to have a very, very good feeling about this day, and you're going always to have those beautiful memories that you're going to be collecting during this trip. Because I see that this trip maybe is going to be during more than a day, so maybe you're gonna spend at least one night somewhere, like in a very exotic scenery. And this is actually the cathedral in Paris, so maybe you're going to be going to France. I see always also here maybe some ski resorts, yeah, or maybe somewhere in nature. But I see something exotic about maybe the decor or something. Where is the best book that you have read? Oh, there is a message that have popped out in my mind, and I'm just gonna share it with you right away. Just give me a second. I don't know, like as soon as I start reading, my nose gets a bit itchy, so just letting you know. So with this card in here, I see that maybe you have watched a movie and you have like both of you a very special romantic movie that you cherish both, and maybe in that movie there might be a scene, or even if you have like a romantic book or a book in general that both of you like very much, so maybe there is something that is related to a scene, or maybe something like in a movie, or like a romantic scene that they are going to be doing to you. It's going to be that scene is going to be very inspiring for them, so that they can offer you maybe the same experience that you have read or maybe watched in a movie. Ooh. Exciting. So let's see some another card, please. Okay, another card. Mother Earth, yes. I see that they're going to be maybe, as I have said earlier, something that is related to nature, but the architecture that you're going to be in, it's going to be very special and very out of the box. But definitely maybe the hotel, or maybe the place that you're going to be staying in, it's going to be surrounded with nature, or maybe, as I have said, also with the ski resort. And so yeah, nature is going to be very special when it comes to the way that they're going to be willing to that they're going to be popping the question. So let's see. I see definitely that when they are going to propose to you, you might be alone, just the two of you, so you're going to be in a very beautiful like breathtaking environment, and then from there, out of the blue, they're going to like pop the question and then ask you like if you would like to marry them. And I will just look if there are any indications about the ring itself. So for the ring, I see a lot of yellow, so maybe the color of the ring is going to be gold. And I see also a lot of red. So something quite unusual, which is maybe a very special stone. And also with the color, I see the color golden for the material of the ring. But definitely something with the shape and the form, something very special, and also something that is meaningful for both of you. I don't know why, how it is going to be like, but something that maybe you have seen together, or maybe you have hinted that this is what you wanted, and then they're going to go with it. So yeah, it's something that both of you are going to be like okay with. So you might have like seen it somewhere, and you might have expressed that it's actually a good shape, or maybe a beautiful color, and yeah, they're going to go with what you want. So when it comes to the time frames, we're gonna look at some like an additional card and see also if there are any additional messages with this card. Okay. One second, please. 1 second. Okay. It's actually saying listen to friends. So with the number 11 in here, which is like when you sum it, it equals to 2. So maybe when they're going to be acting out with you, you're going to be a little bit pissed off, but your friends or maybe someone in your family, they will tell you that this person actually is a good person and they have the best intentions, and that if you are like willing to be with that person, even if maybe they are not ready for like a marriage, like they are going to be advising you to just to bear in mind that it's actually like a keeper and a good person to be in a relationship with. And then maybe you're gonna start to keep in mind that maybe this person, they have their own pace, and then you're going to accept to wait and accept their decision. But just keep in mind that this person are just trying to, it's like they're just really trying to surprise you, because like for them also they would want to get married. It's just that they're making a scene and they're acting out, okay? But maybe this act like this acting scene that they're going to be pulling on you, it's going to be making you a little bit sad and disappointed. But like they're going to be popping the question anyways. It's just that they are wanting to make sure that you have no clue about it. And with this 11 in here, I'd see that it might be during the month of November, maybe the 2nd of November, or in 11 months also it is possible. So yeah, this is what I see mostly out of this card. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading and that it resonated with you. Please feel free to comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, please if you feel called to support and encourage the channel in any way that you feel most suitable for you. Also, if you feel like asking me any question, or maybe to book a personal reading, you can reach out to me directly in my email box, and all the information regarding private readings are shared in the info box down below. So again, thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Okay, take care and bye. Bye bye. So last but not least, for the lovely people that have chosen the third option or the sparkling wall, welcome guys to your reading. I'm just gonna keep your card of your option in here, and then we're gonna start right away by shuffling your cards and see how your proposal is going to be like, and how your future spouse is going to be proposing to you. So for my people that have chosen option number 3, welcome guys to your reading. Let's shuffle a little bit your cards so that we can get your messages. And we're gonna start right away by getting some tarot cards. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, all of those, okay, why not? The Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and then the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, this person that you're going to be in a committed relationship with in the future, they're going to have some kind of resistance when it comes to marriage, okay? So both of you are going to reach out a moment in your relationship where the only two options is like a two-way, like you have to choose your path. It's either you're going to continue and get married, or maybe go on your separate ways, and those are the only options that you're going to be that they are going to be presented to your future spouse. And definitely with this sword energy, with the knave of swords, with the ace of swords and the knight of swords, I see that they're going to be reaching this realization that you are like the person that they are willing to spend their life with, and they're going to be very determined and like choosing the option that it's actually going to give you fulfillment and that is going to make you happy. So with the knave of swords, I think like it's giving me the impression that they are going to be very assertive and quick to make that decision, because as I have said earlier, like you will be reaching a point in your relationship where like the options are going to be very clear, and it's going to be like they are going to be called urgently to make that decision, because I see mostly that you're going to be represented by this Three of Wands, and it's like you are putting out there that this is what you want, and if it's not given to you, you are not willing to back down, and you are going on like your own journey. And yeah, but for them, they're going to be coming fast and like expressing to you in a very clear way their intentions. They're going to be it's like it's going to be a flood of communication between you two. Also with the colors in here, with the colors, I see that like with the sparkles, I see that your relationship is actually going to be very strong with the like the painted wall. So it's like a wall that is going to be painted. It's like a lot of memories that you two are going to be building together. But with this proposal, it's like a sparkles that are going to be showering that wall in those colors that are like painted on that wall, and they are not going to be expecting that. So for them, the marriage or not marriage is going to be the same, but when they are going to be making that decision to propose to you, it's going to change their life and change their perspective on marriage. And I see that they're going to be even more emotional and happier even more emotional and happier when they are going to propose, and it's really it's going to be cutting them as a surprise, because as much as they have resisted in the past, and when you are going to be in a relationship, they are the one that they are going to be the most enthusiastic afterwards. So yeah, it's going to be changing their mind on proposals and on marriage like forever. They're going to change their mind about that. That's cute. So some additional messages for option number 3, please. Revision, yes, yes. It's like they're going to revisit and make a rectification, air energy, like again. They're going to have a certain perception on our marriages and blah blah blah, and they're going to see, oh, this is too traditional for me, and a committed relationship is more than enough, and I don't want to dive into any kind of marriage. Or but when they are going to decide to like make that and propose to you, and feel that like incredible enjoyment out of this very special day, it's like 180 switch in their mind that is going to go off, and they're going to change their vision completely on marriages and proposals. That's too many, please. Okay, scepter again. Option number 2 also got that. Let's see the third card. Not yet, please, not yet. Okay. One card, please. Warrior woman. Yeah. I see that mostly as you, because in here with this conjunction with those two cards, the message is very clear. It's like you're going to give them what you want and you're gonna ask them to make that decision because you are not backing down out of your own willingness to be in an official marriage. So yeah, you're going to give them the option, and you're going to wait for their answer. And yeah, the answer like of course is going to be coming to you, and it's going to be the proposal. With the 6 of Swords, I see in reverse, I see that yeah, also you're going to give them, it's either like you have to make that and give me your final answer, or we need to really walk away out of from this situation. And I see with the scepter card, I see that they are going to be weighing it down at the beginning and having a lot of like they're going to be quite scared to lose you, but also very scared and afraid of getting in a relationship, because like with the number 14 was like a beginning of a stable life, like this new beginning that you giving them the option to make it possible. It's actually going to give them a bit of anxiety. So maybe they have been in a family where their marriage, like their parents were not in the healthier relationship, or maybe they have seen some people, maybe friends or family members, that have gone through some difficulties in their marriage, and then from there they have built this kind of resistance when it comes to getting married. But definitely they're going to be making that decision to move along with you, because they have this like they realized already that you are the perfect person for them, and at the end of the day they're going to do anything so that they can make you happy. Teacher. Let's have some cards from here as well. I'm just gonna keep those two here stocked so that we can see the other cards that I'm going to be pulling. I'm just gonna make some space. Okay. Option number 3, please. Are there any additional messages? I'm thinking about that teacher card, and what's actually giving me, it's actually this whole experience, it's going to teach them a very, very valuable lesson. And that if you have some kind of a misconceptions of maybe some kind of a very fixed ideas, is to open their mind a little bit. With this also, this blue in here, it's like, just talk it out, try to talk things out, and it's going to be giving them a lesson also in many things in their lives. Because I see that even if they will be having some kind of a fixed ideas about this particular getting married or not, the fact that they are going to be enjoying it so much afterwards, it's going to change also their like the way that they are going to be perceiving things in the future, and not to be very fixed on their like decisions and ideas, and to, generally speaking, be a little bit more open-minded. And I can also hear like you, the two of you, you're going to be teasing your future spouse a lot about this thing. Because you're going to be telling them, like a couple of months ago you were a different person, like what the hell is happening to you? Like you didn't even want to get up, like to propose and get married, and now you're like a little like bunny jumping around and maybe like being so overly involved in the planning and like sharing their happiness with everybody. They're going to be like a teenager, like they're going to be so happy. Do you give too much importance to like appearance? In the second one, because we haven't got like any messages yet about the actual proposal, so let's see how the proposal is going to be like. So I see that it might be during the daytime. What's the perfect perfume? Are you wearing it now? So I see that they're going to be gifting you something very special, and it's not going to be looking like it's actually a ring, and you're going to be expecting it maybe to be something else. So they're not going to be popping the question on one knee or anything. That's why you're going to be very surprised that it's actually a ring, and they're not going to say anything. They're not going to say marry me. They're not going to say anything. It's just, and they're going to be quite and yeah, I see that they're going to be quite nervous as well. So what I see from this card when it comes to the appearance, I see that they're going to be so classy and wearing such a beautiful suit if they are a man, or maybe such a wonderful dress if they are a woman. And it's going to be a very, very classic, high class, luxurious experience in general. So the experience in general is going to be very luxurious. So maybe they're going to be inviting you to a very top-notch restaurant, and maybe going to some place like very popular and luxurious place. And for you, it's just that like what you imagine in your mind, it's just that maybe you haven't went out and they want to maybe do something special for you. And also it might be during your birthday, so it might come up as something, but it's actually something else. And with this perfume, I see that both of you are going to be smelling so wonderfully. So yeah, something that is related to perfume. So maybe you're going to be experiencing some very sensual when it comes to smells or scents. So yeah, maybe they're going to be also giving you other gifts like flowers and like your favorite perfume maybe, and then from there that you're going to be giving you the ring, and you actually are not going to be imagining that it's actually a proposal, and you're going to be telling them, yeah, why did you give me a ring? And then they're going to, excuse me, then they're going to be proposing to you. So they're not going to be popping the question before they give you the ring. They're going to show you the ring first, and then they're going to be popping the question to you. All right. And also I see that there might be like a note with the either the flowers that they're going to give you, or maybe the gift in general that they're going to give you. And I see you're going to be very surprised that they're going to be quite emotional. Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, my heart is getting warm, guys. And please understand that this person is just that they might have been hurt or maybe seen a lot of people hurt in their past. That's why they had those reservations, but they're a very good person at heart, and definitely they are going to be going along with anything that they feel like it's going to make you happy and it's going to keep your relationship on the best terms. So I can see with here with this card that it might be actually diamond, so it might be a diamond ring. Also with this shape in here with the sun card, I see that it might also have the shape of an oval or a circle, so it might be a circled ring, and definitely something extremely expensive and special, like when it comes to the value of that ring that they're going to be given to you. So I will just look at this one, and it says go inside, develop a vision. So yeah, with this develop a vision, I see also with this switch that they are going to be having when it comes to the way that they perceive marriage. And with this go inside, I see that they're going to be having a moment where they're going to make the decision, and yeah, they're going to have a lot of maybe they're going to be facing their fears, maybe revisiting some memories. It's going to be a little bit hard for them to make that decision, but the one in here, they are going to be willing to go a long way so that you can get your beginning of the stable life that you are seeking. And with the 4, it's also a number of marriage. It's very well known. Okay, so with this card, I see that it might be during a Sunday, and with the 1, I see also, I don't know why this 8 is calling me the most, so it might be during August or maybe in 8 months. Okay, 8 months or August, it might be of any significance to you. So you might be meeting that person in 8 months. It might be that you're going to meet in August. So anything that would apply when it comes to the relationship in general that you're going to be having with your future spouse, I feel like it might have some kind of significance with the number 8. Okay, so this is what I see for you with this beautiful reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to support and encourage this channel in any way that you feel most called to, by maybe subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing. Also, I would like to interact with you guys in the comment section down below, so don't hesitate to leave me any kind of comment or suggestion. And finally, for private readings, all information is linked down below in the info box so that you can reach out. Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.